Daytime show with me, Tobes. Thanks ever so much for joining us. And each and every Tuesday, I have the pleasure of catching up with a good friend of ours here at Pure West, the lovely Ben Gobbi, who's with us here this morning. Sorry, buddy, I completely forgot to get your microphone sorted. I was there faffing around with the cameras, making sure we were all right, and I forgot the essentials there. So, Ben, what is in your box this week? What are we going to be looking at?
Hi there, how's it going? You all right?
Yeah, I'm really good, thanks.
Good,
really
good.
good. Great to have you back with us again.
Thank you for having me. Well, will it be National Vegetarian Week? Just thinking like Pembrokeshire produce mainly. What do we have here in Pembrokeshire? And I felt the main thing was potatoes. So you've got to like celebrate the Pembrokeshire potato.
Need a good spud.
Oh, definitely, 100%. So this week, what the people we normally use is Upper Haythog Farm. Comically brought this in today.
Yes.
These are the spuds we use.
Good effort.
This is Lydia and Rob Scale. Lovely family business. They produce a fantastic spud potato, and we make some great dough from wild potato with it. And
I tell you what, a lot of love for Scaly. Big shout out to Rob and Lydia. I mean, it is the every single essence of a family farm, isn't
definitely.
it?
Yeah,
and the produce, it's just delicious.
Yeah, no, they're fantastic. And they do a couple of different varieties. So with the Maris Piper, then we do our different wild potato, which is been a crowd pleaser for years. I've done it for years in various different restaurants. And it works very well in the box.
So what goes into it? Tell us a little bit about the recipe. Tell us about that dish.
So I think the trick to a good dough from wild potato is to flavour your cream first. So you've got your cream in the pan and you've got your garlic in the pan all chopped up. We flavour ours with leeks, a good vegetable stock. And then it's the art of then cutting your potatoes really thinly, super thin. We use a mandolin. Obviously, be careful on your fingers.
Yeah, I've learned the hard way on a mandolin. I think once or twice, but when you can use them, unlike me, amazing.
They're fantastic. And so you're layering up your potatoes in a tray, and then your beautiful, rich, garlicky, seasoned, leaky cream. You pour it all over the top then. And then so you just cover that then, baking parchment foil, 2 hours in the oven, and then the knife should just go straight through it beautifully. We then press ours, get a bit more restauranty, press it, leave it to solidify, cut it in beautiful portions, and then ready for our customers then to order.
Oh, I tell you what, my stomach's rumbling right now, Ben.
Yeah.
That sounds absolutely delicious.
No,
I mean, we are blessed, aren't we, with local food producers here? I mean, it's on our doorstep.
Yeah.
Upper Haythog Farm. It's just up the road.
Little, yeah. I mean, they do a fantastic job. And today, I was speaking to one of my suppliers. We've got rhubarb from Pen Pant Farm in Solva. They put out a lot. We've got cauliflowers that we use from Ambleston Farm and Hook. We do some fantastic dishes with them. We do private dinings a lot. And one of our canapes then is a spuma, which means a mousse of cauliflower. So then we put our cauliflower, cut it up, and put in some cream and some onions. We blend it up and then into sort of like a puree, and then put it into a little gas gun, and then put it into a little cup, bit of maple. Oh, it's just stunning.
Delicious.
Really, you can really elevate it to a restaurant standard.
Those private parties you were doing during lockdown, you're still doing them now, the private dining experiences. I'll never forget the photos you put up of New Year's Eve.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's a good one.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean, that seemed like it was just the most amazing New Year's Eve party.
Yeah.
I mean, all that food and everyone just looked so happy.
Oh, definitely. And it's always lovely when you go to someone's house and they're all dressed up. They're in black tie or beautiful dresses, and you go there and you probably like you're a bit of a sweaty chef, and you're like, oh, hello everyone. And,
yeah, you're just me here.
I'll just hide in the kitchen. But you go there, and then we've got a good team with us, myself, my wife, and a couple of others then. And we just put on a beautiful bit of food, top restaurant standard food in someone else's home. And that one particularly was in Waterwinch. In between Tenby and Saunderson there.
I mean, some of the efforts people go to for home dining parties, it's fantastic.
I think it's the new way. I think people would like to do that because they can do what they want, when they want in their own home.
Yeah,
there's no kick out time. There's no one can kick you out from your own home. It's just be as crazy as you want to be.
I think this is where, the pandemic has made us like rethink things a little bit and given us more sort of scope. Well, I don't have to go out. Like you said, I haven't got to share public loos. There's other people. I've just got my friends and family. You can get, a class chef to come in and you've got that wonderful food in your own house.
No, that's right. And it's worked really well for us. It's another thing that we do. We have a few of them now coming forward. Stag do's, hen do's, they all like to enjoy these big properties they rent out and then have us come round and just like to be treated to these like full courses, and we really enjoy doing them. I've spent the last sort of 20 years in the restaurant environment, and obviously with the box, I absolutely love it. It's a fantastic concept, but you kind of miss that sort of service environment.
Yeah, the interaction.
And being with customers. So with the private dine then, we just love being out there and seeing people's happy faces and communicating with people. It's great.
Yeah, great vibes. I mean, this week being National Vegetarian Week, you can make some beautiful dishes, of course, with many different vegetables.
Yeah.
But this day and age, people are more conscious, aren't they?
Yeah,
a lot more people going meat free and sort of
definitely.
opting to go down the more vegetarian route.
Yeah, no, 100%, definitely. No, we've got quite a few customers that are just vegetarian, and we then try and get creative, because they'll have a couple of our vegetarian dishes and then we'll want to do more for them, because that's what we can do at the box. We can create new exciting vegetarian dishes, and we're seeing more and more people be vegetarian for either health reasons or they just want to cleaner eat.
And I suppose for you as a chef, you're used to, of course, cooking with vegetables anyway. But now, obviously, instead of the meat taking the sort of center stage, you've got to use these vegetables more creatively. I can imagine you coming up with some sort of interesting.
Again, the cauliflower
concepts.
from Hook, you can do a cauliflower steak with. So you cut it right across, you season it, you can char it, use it as a cauliflower steak. You can, with the cauliflower, then you could grate it, and you've got cauliflower couscous. It makes a beautiful puree with a bit of cream and stock. You can pickle it, you can roast it, and you get different colors cauliflower. So it's so versatile. Like it's amazing. Once you start opening up these thoughts and ideas, it really can go nuts with it. Yeah.
What's one of your favourite vegetarian dishes that you enjoy cooking then?
It's probably. I suppose risotto is nice, because then you can obviously make the base and then dress it on top with whatever you want to dress it with. That's always a good one. I suppose, again, the cauliflower, texture of the cauliflower is really good, because you can get the couscous, the puree, the roast. You've got all different sort of textures in your mouth. Mushrooms are amazing to work with, whether it be through a nut roast, because it's so, like, when you're cooking, you're always looking for sweet, sour, salty, and umami, the meaty taste. So mushrooms bring your meaty taste. So that if you're missing meat or that flavor, that's what mushrooms can bring in through soaking them, through roasting them, through drying them out. So it's so versatile, and once you know these things, you can really play around with them.
Yeah, mushroom bruschetta I only had for the first time. I always see, it's always the tomato. But mushroom bruschetta was delicious.
Oh, definitely.
I was like, where has this been? I need this in my life more often. But I'm sort of, as I get older, my palate's changing. I sort of swaying to more meat-free dishes more often than not now. I'm starting to mix it up in the kitchen a little bit. But it's wonderful how it's sort of all these different ideas, get creative. Talking to Gina Jones this morning on the breakfast show, and she was saying, I'm always making the sort of same stuff. I love cooking, but this is what it's all about. It's what its feature's all about, to open your mind a little bit, just to get you thinking about other recipes, trying different dishes. Well, Ben, thanks for bringing your sack of potatoes in.
Oh, no problem at all.
Big shout out to Rob and Lydia Scale from Upper Harthog Farm. They do a brilliant job, wonderful food producers right here in Pembrokeshire. And we're celebrating National Vegetarian Week this week on Ben Gobbi's What's in the Box. Please get in touch, comment below, put in your questions for Ben, or if there is a dish you'd like us to cover. Next week, bit of brisket on the cards.
Indeed.
Then, eh,
Looking forward to it.
Oh, I tell you what, I like a bit of brisket, me. I love this feature. It's great having you in the studio. Thanks for coming in and sharing some of your ideas and culinary expertise. It really is an absolute pleasure. Ben Gobbi's What's in the Box every Tuesday right here on Pure West Radio. Do you know what? I'm absolutely starving.
Feels like I'm staying